Relationships, relationship goals. How to navigate your relationship? That's today's question. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but navigating them together makes all the difference in the world. I have 5 points I want to share with you concerning navigating and working within your relationship. The first things, you must be open, you must be honest. Open and honest communication, that builds trust. Also, we must listen to understand, not just to respond. There are 4 dominant communication traits. One is a bold, someone who puts pie in your face, very blunt, straight to the point. They're gonna tell you like it is. There's an expressive person who is a social butterfly and can talk about anything to anyone and everybody. The third one is a sympathetic, a person who is sensitive to everyone's needs, and they're sensitive to the world, they're sensitive to things. So you have to kind of tread lightly with them because they are, sensitive. The last one is the technical person, and this person is enamored with facts, figures, numbers, information. Give me what I got what I need, move on. So we have to understand the person whom we're talking to. Sometimes people flex between 2 or 3 of those dominant traits, and we have to know how to respond to them, how to communicate with them. It is extremely important to know how to communicate with that individual. Now, as men, we must learn to be vulnerable. We got to be vulnerable with the person that we meet. Sometimes we don't want to share certain things, but you both can't pretend to get to know one another if you're not willing to be transparent or be honest with each other. Women, you can't expect a man to do everything for you at a time you're getting to know them. You cannot set unrealistic expectations for someone that you're getting to know. Now, although men and women know what they would like out of that other person, it all begins with communication. Now, people will put up a wall of defense. We only want to tell the person what we want them to know or what you think they want to hear. That's not effective if you want to find someone who will accept you for who you really are. Let's learn to understand the love language and how they respond to certain things. That would be a good start to your relationship by being open and transparent when communicating. My second point today is prioritizing quality time. Quality time is very important because for most people, it has a lot of weight to it. Consistency is critical. Make sure you maximize that time that you spend with each other because sometimes just being around that person means everything. It may not always mean going out to an extravagant place to spend a lot of money. Sometimes it's just the small things, the simple moments at home, a movie and a meal, or a picnic, maybe have lunch in the backyard sometimes. The little things mean much more than the glitter and the shine of dating. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not telling anyone to be cheap, but appreciate both the times you go out and the times when you stay at home and have a home date. But it's important to make time for each other consistently. The third thing that I want to share with you is handling conflict. This is extremely important because conflict will enter into any relationship. Staying calm and not raising your voice just because you disagree about something will help you a long ways. Disagreements are going to happen. We need to approach conflicts with patience, respect, and a willingness to find solutions. And that's together. Try not to blame each other or play tit for tat. Going back and forth is only an underlying way to place blame on the other individual. That's not a good thing to do, y'all. Not with anybody in any relationship. You need to talk about things that matter. Be careful what you say because words do hurt, and we don't want to say anything to hurt the other person, especially if you are hurt yourself. And that's a whole nother discussion. Trying to make somebody feel your pain by hurting them only causes more pain in your relationship. Self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. Angry responses don't honor Christ. We are to encourage and respond slowly to conflict rather than acting by impulse and then we're regretting what we've done. Now, Proverbs 29 verse 11 says, "A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth until afterwards." Meaning, he thinks before he speaks. So we need to stop and think and pray. Learn to pray about situations and how it impacts others. We also need to have a discussion that can help and not hurt when trying to resolve conflict. It's very important that we handle conflicts out of love and not out of hurt, especially not out of hate. The fourth item is supporting each other. Be each other's biggest cheerleader. Grow in love, meaning growing together. Encourage one another and know that you have each other's back no matter what the situation is. That when we support each other, we show a united front that nobody can come in between the both of you. People will try to separate you or try to end your relationship, but working together and supporting each other will take you a long way. So the fifth thing is this. The fifth one is love and commitment. Scripture tells us to love sacrificially and to commit unconditionally and extend grace when it seems hardest to extend. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 through 7 says, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, it doesn't dishonor others, it's not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not deny evil, but rejoice is with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves." Another thing, love and our relationship requires patience, it requires kindness and understanding as we navigate life together. We grow together. It's really essential to remember that our ability to love and be committed to others stems from our understanding of God's love for us. We should nurture these relationships, embody the commitment that God models for us, ultimately reflecting His own heart. Let's understand this. In my conclusion, if you want to have a strong relationship, and we know that strong relationships are not always perfect, a good relationship has gone through some ups and downs, but it is built on love, effort, mutual respect, and most importantly, you must have Jesus in your relationship. You both should be equally yoked and follow Jesus. Fall in love with Jesus. If you can take this message and apply it to your relationship, watch the Lord get involved and make a way for you and your partner, your significant other. He will build a strong, loving relationship between the both of you. I trust this message was helpful to you and want you to know I am on your side. I would like for you to like and subscribe to my channel, Wearing the King's Crown with Pastor P. Be blessed.